What's going on, guys? Brian Fisher, and welcome to episode number 102 of Just Tap Tasting, where we taste some beers here at the Wilkie that we've just tapped. We got one of my favorite breweries, just a great bunch of dudes. Zach, Tony, Pete, over at KCBC, the Kings County Brewers Collective. I think they opened up last summer, man. It's been a while. I feel like they've been around forever, but it hasn't been that long, but they're still making really great beer, and it's a wonderful place to visit. You should go check them out. They got a beautiful tap room over in Bushwick. They're about a little over a mile or so away from the Wilkie here, and you can take the L train while you still can, and get off at the Jefferson stop, and then you just like right around the corner from there. I think they're open like 5 or 6 days a week, almost all days of the week, serving fresh beer. So go check it out, or you can come here and drink some of their beer. We usually, most of the time, have some of their juice flowing, and today we got a juicy one for sure. This is the Full Contact. It's a barrel-aged, fruited sour, all of the things, and the fruit they're using here is raspberries, and then it's aged in red wine barrels. I'm not sure for the period of time, can't be that long, but it's definitely color-wise, it's I think picked up some color from the barrel a little bit here, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a deep ruby red, like kind of opaque red. Definitely a bit of a haze to it, and let's take it in to the nose. I mean, it just smells like a fruit roll-up. Did you eat fruit roll-ups as a kid? I did. Like line them out, put them in your mouth, like have them like hang out, like make believe like it's a really long tongue. Oh man, those are the days. Do they still make those? Somebody comment below. Let me know. I want to know. Do they still make fruit roll-ups? And if you're answering yes because you recently had one, I want to know about that. What flavor? I used to be classic, this is what this smells like. But I'm sure I remember some of the kids at school having like blue tongues and shit because they ate the blueberry fruit roll-up. Got a blue tongue. Smurfing it up. Exciting. Well, fruit roll-ups, that's for children. Beer's for adults. Let's have a drink. Nice like sparkling carbonation on this beer. Definitely like a fresh, like juicy, fruity kind of vibe to it. This kind of has like a texture of like some of like the Belgian classic sours, like Oud Bruin, which is like a sour brown ale, or like a Flanders or Flemish red or brown, because this is like a reddish brown kind of color, but it has the texture and the viscosity in the body that those beers have for me, which I really appreciate. You know, the juiciness from the fruit. Also, you get body and texture and things like that that are showing up in this beer from the barrel. And this one, like we said, was aged in red wine barrels for a short period of time, but enough to pick up some action. Really nice acidity. You get a little bit of like kind of I don't know if you've ever had like a sherry cobbler. You know, that like deep red, like Oloroso sherry kind of vibe. That's what this tastes like. 5.3%. Very juicy, refreshing. Like I said, like really solid carbonation makes you, and the acidity is not too high where, you don't get like overwhelmed with like, break from that. Like another beer that's like color like this, similar aroma in some ways, is New Belgium La Folie, but man, punches you in the face. This is not. It's like refreshingly juicy and delightful. You should come have one. Question of the day. Jump in the comments below and answer it, because that's where that happens. I want to know what your favorite sour beer is currently, or just brewery, just sour beer brewery. There's a lot of breweries. I mean, it's all the rage right now. Christopher, shout out to Christopher. He was complaining about how it's just what's hot and that sours aren't really that good. I disagree with Christopher, but I want to know what your favorite brewery is that's making really solid sours according to you, because you are important. And we want to know what you think here on the show. We'll see you next time. Oh! If you're watching this on YouTube, which you might be, you should be. If not, jump over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. Because that's what you do on YouTube. That's what we want you to do. We want you to know when we put out new episodes. We're trying to get into a better cadence here with the show, trying to keep the flow of beer and delicious amazingness, all the ness, steady flow. And so subscribe so you can be aware of the flow and join the journey with us. Cheers. We'll see you soon.